Oh shit. All right. Let's see if this works out. All right, let's see. Okay, so oh, do I got one watcher? Daniel, if you can hear me, can you actually say something? This is actually what I experience weekly with Ash's videos. First off, okay, there we go. Let me try to see. 135. Fuck it. So, I actually should probably start talking. I don't know if the audio is going to be all that good. We'll see. All right. Let's get the character cards up and running. Got the rules. I know who I'm always going to take now. It's all about screen presence. What would be cool? You know, honestly, that doesn't. It's not too bad. Oh shit. 3 people watching? I'm thinking, let's see. This is me messing with where things should go. Maybe that'll be better. Hey, Sam Lewis Sal? I have no idea who that is, but I'm gonna trust that I know you. You're gonna have to use your actual Discord handle or let me know which one is this. But yeah, okay. So let's see. I think this angle works better. Just so that way you're in my house. It won't be weird if my family needs something. Okay. Yeah, cool. All right. So for the 2 people that have logged in, or maybe the 1 person, I'm going to try to play Warcrow Adventures. Try. I think. And I'm going to find out the best and worst way to do this. One thing I ask for the 2 people watching is give me feedback on how bad the camera angle is and all that so I can figure it out. Because like right now you're seeing this. Maybe I want the camera right in front so you can see all of it. And then the audio is the biggest thing since I got what feels like a fancy mic. So yeah. Okay. So the first and most important thing before I start anything is actually what the hell am I going to start? And my 7-year-old is with me, so if all of a sudden you hear me go, Olivia! Like, Olivia, what are you doing? Okay. This is real world live streaming. Okay. So if you don't know anything about Warcrow Adventures, it's app-based, so you're going to want to get a tablet. I'm going to say this right now. It has audio. It's kind of terrible. I shouldn't say terrible. I don't jive with it, so I like to turn it down to the bare minimum. So something that I discovered last time, for whatever reason, when I play a scenario, it gives me scenarios I shouldn't have access to, and that is a terrible thing. Because I just suffered. So here we go. So let's start campaign. Shallows of the Mist. The presence of the fog surrounding Hawthorne Point hides more secrets than you can imagine. Venture where nobody has gone to and discover there's a typo. What is lying behind the red tides? Let me look at the green thing. So there's a typo on the first thing on the first part of the campaign. I'm going to complain a lot. That's not a bad thing. Oh, Chains of Dread. The Dead Rise. Okay, what is going on? Oh, please, I hope this isn't hard. Okay, start. Free. Name. Type the name of the game. Title a trial run. I don't know why I need to name it. Alright. There are uncertain. Oh God, it's reading it to me. Okay, so I don't care about the story per se, so I'm not going to read it out loud to you. What I really actually want to kind of do is share the experience of trying to play the game, because my experience of playing solo is there's no audience, but I'm not trying to entertain. So we'll see. Hawthorne Point is a coastal town on the island of Sail, which was swathed in fog. One day the fog began to retreat. The city became the target of the unions of Lindworm, who mobilized their forces to secure a position on the island. The withdrawal of the fog allowed access to the territories of the old Elven Empire. so you traveled there to establish a strategic foothold. This is word soup. You have come for different reasons. You have familiarized yourselves with the threat that the fog presents. You have a mission to accomplish. These spooks stories may frighten the cowards, but nothing will deter you from reaching your goal. Those who know you understand that a thirst for adventure. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is where it's allowing me to choose 4 people from my party. From my gotcha, Sal. Took me a minute to realize. Okay. Let's see. Darich. I'm gonna choose the elf. I'm gonna choose the orc. Can I choose all? I don't want to do all 5. Feels like it's too much. Okay, continue. I'm only gonna do 4 so I can master 4. And thank you. Continue. Your party. Oh, okay. These are the cards available in the next scenario. 0 black, 0 green, 0 red. This is new. Okay, so the second part now, I gotta give them their armor. Or Darich. Let's go with. Darich gets the lucky acorn. There's a storm bow and light armor. Ormic gets okay, I'm looking at who's this? Mace, Soul of Mine. Okay, so this is Ludovine, the healer. She gets the mace, the hauberk for armor, the Soul of Mine special item. And then I'll be checking in on the chat every once in a while just to have some type of functionality for that. So if I'm missing an issue, cool. Okay, emblem. One of the bigger issues is where to put stuff that actually works. Okay, let's extend it up here. Okay, so the dwarf, Soska, who honestly I can't tell is male or female, has an axe, dwarven armor, and emblem of the Expeditionary Company 17. And each of these does something. Ormic, the orc, gets leather smock, which does nothing other than just give him a black dice on the armor. Orc machete. I'm going to set these aside because this wasn't it. Okay, so these are the cards available for the next. I don't get the 0 black, 0 green, 0 red. But that's cool. That might be something I learn along the way. Oh, down to 1 person. It's probably you, Daniel. Okay, it is late in the day when you find the collapsed head of a colossal statue. The sculpture's forehead alone exceeds the height of a normal person. Here in this place, the trail you're following has gone cold. Naturally, you have already heard the travel team of explorers who've never. Night approaches us a bit. You must take haste to find the clues that will lead you to the missing company 21. Okay, so there's that. All right. Instructions. Place tile 101 as indicated. Okay, so I've seen one playthrough on this. And it's following that. So here we go. This will be where Is this 101? Yes, 101. Okay. So it's asking me to put 101 down right here. Now, if you can't see this, then what's the point of the game? So let's see. You know, it's not so bad. Let's adjust this. Let's see. I hope who's ever listening to this enjoyed that burp. Okay, something I think I'm also going to do is, if you're following me, yes. I think I actually said excuse me too, so I don't care if you heard that. I was appropriate about it. Thank you very much. Okay. Enough of that. Okay, so the app is telling me place the tile 101 is indicated. I'm actually going to read the instructions so you can get the sense of how the app works, which is, it actually makes me miss Hero Quest, because Hero Quest, I could play that on my own. Place tile 301 is indicated. Okay, so the setup for every mission, so I'm actually going to have to adjust the camera, is it gives you all these map tiles and allows you to arrange them. But, you know, it's like with everything. Okay, let's see. Here we go. 301. Yes. It's asking me to set it up like this. And place the interaction marker. Okay. Interaction marker. Let me get these up here. And Daniel, as you're always a good basis for sound quality, how's it actually doing other than the burping? Okay, so let's see. Let me. Maybe that's okay. That's kind of gonna work, but I don't need you staring. I like how I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe a little bit more back. That right there. Okay. Because what I want to let people get the sense of is this, because I always feel like when I watch playthroughs, it's from a top down, and so there's no depth, and it just is hard to understand how things are moving on the board. Now, that doesn't mean that this won't have its equal sense of poorly edited, whatever. Okay, place the interaction marker right there. Place the exploration marker there. Find it. I think the more icons you need in a dungeon crawl, the less chances that the game will be fun. Okay, right there. Okay, deploy the characters in a space in space A of tile 1 and adjacent squares. So it says A right here. Yeah. So get a load of this. Daniel says There seems to be a lot of markers. So these are all the kind of like status markers. God help me, but there's like, I guess you can go up to 10 events. I don't know if I want to play it that far. I just know I want to get through this and be okay and like figure out what to understand. So there's these 3 piles, and those are all the events. And then these 3 piles are all the different monsters and characters in the game, because you're going to be using them on the initiative tracker. The way that I understand it is when you're exploring and there's no monsters, you're free to explore and go in any order that you want. And then when the encounter happens, you have to use the initiative tracker to see what is happening, or to have things go in the correct order. Because the wood elf, the CNN elf Derich, is a lot faster than the Mount Haven dwarf Zoska. Now, if I'm getting the origins right, I'm going to let you guys know I don't really care about the lore of the story. Like, I'm actually not doing it for the narrative. I'm doing it to find out whether or not I actually enjoy playing the game, like the interactions of this dungeon crawl. Okay, so deploy the characters in space A of tile 101 and adjacent spaces. Let me get the characters. What's up, little girl? You got your mom's shoes on?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I am filming, so you stay over there, weirdo. All right. Let's see. So I took Cormac, Sloska, Darich, and Ludovine. And for the people that are doing Warcrow or only know about Warcrow, CNN, kind of Northern Tribes, the Feudum, and Mount Haven. Was there a cutscene? If there was a cutscene, I missed it because I don't care. Like, literally, I'm just trying to get into the story. So, not the story, into the gameplay. So any chance I get, I just scan the narrative and then keep going from there. Which I'm sure is not the reason why people play this game, but that's me. Okay, so taking a look at it, I'm going to put my three combat heroes here in front, and then my healer in the back. Now, something that I find interesting about the way they describe it in Space A. So you can put a character here, and then it gives you these 6 boxes where you can put them adjacent to Space A. Adjacent doesn't mean orthogonal, where it's like a plus sign. It's any of the spaces around the space. So, okay, deploy the characters in Space A. Find the... okay, so here's the objective. Find the trail of Company 21 and discover what happened to them. Okay. Excuse me. That's going to happen a lot because I had this pizza called Prime Pizza. So, enjoy. There is an abnormal silence in this forest. This is not a good sign. What's up? Yeah, you can go have pizza. This is not a good sign. Okay. Perception test. Okay, perception test, combined test. So that means each and every one. Oh, God. I've already played this. This is not a good look. Look around. Okay, perception test. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. It's the one with the eye. Again, icons. And so this is where the dice come out. Where did I put them? Oh, screw it. All right. All right. One thing that I appreciate that I have seen everyone else do is arrange these things by color and by level. So bespoke dice, if you're unfamiliar, honestly, it reminds me of Warcaster. Warcaster was actually pretty good at doing this. Okay, so there we go. I think it goes like this. Yeah. So who are the best? Or no, green are the best defensive. So offensive and defensive dice. A perception test is gonna, like, when they ask you to do a combined test, it means you roll the perception for each of the heroes and add up the total successes, and then it's going to ask you to input the number of successes. It reminds me of Warcaster in a good way, because you're not rolling above a number, you're just rolling to get a number of successes. Because, like, on the best offensive die, it's a red dice. So you have two successes, a success and a switch, which is the exclamation mark. The thing that I find annoying is they don't tell you what the icons mean. Like, when you have an exclamation mark, it means it can be a part of a switch. A switch is an added ability that happens. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like a limit break every time you roll. Like, you're just trying to add up all the different things. And so sometimes you're like, you know what? If I'm going to reroll one dice, let me reroll this color because it makes more sense. And cool. Okay, perception test. So let's actually do that. Look around. Okay, throw the dice and indicate the result down here. Will it be enough to pass the test? I don't know. What is the number? So Derek, the elf, and big question here is, when you hear the dice, is it too loud so I know I need to get out my little cover, or is it just, it sounds therapeutic, like someone's like, oh, ASMR of dice rolling? Yeah. Okay, let's see. So on here, I get 2 successes. 2. Okay, Ormic only gets one orange and 1 yellow. He gets 1 success. So we're at 3. You guys are going to catch me, especially since I'm talking. I'm probably going to get things wrong, and that is fine. 3. Okay, Ludovine, she gets a yellow and a red. Ooh, she got 3 successes. So I'm at 6 successes. Okay, 6. And then Zoska gets orange and yellow. And she got 1 success, so 7. Let me put this in, and then you tell me what you got, Olivia. Okay. What's up?
So how do you spell scary?
What are you trying to watch?
Scariest House in America.
You want to watch Scary Houses of America on HGTV?
Nope. It's actually on Max right now.
Okay. SCARY.
SCARY.
You better not end up watching a horror movie. So, 7 successes. What does it do? SCARY. I hope that other people that live stream have the same experience. Oh, here's a fun question. What's the better lighting? Lighter? What's the better tone of light? Sun? Washed out? Or whatever this is? I just want to say I look more human. Yeah, I'll keep it at this. Okay, despite the, well, maybe. I'm getting old. Okay, let me get through this. Despite the dim light, you can make out footprints on the ground that are covered with some loose leaves. Blah, blah, blah. Just then, you hear the revolting sound of gurgling coupled with something breaking the surface of a nearby pool. Sweet. CARY. No, cool. Just then, you hear, okay. With a terrible, throaty groan, the creature shambled towards you. Is it going to be some Huss? Deploy 1 unit of Huss, golden, in space D of tile 1 and adjacent squares. Okay, so this is one of my first complaints of the game. When they tell you deploy a unit, what is a unit? A unit turns out to be 2 of the same monster. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing off screen, some of the monsters from the game I've already painted, so I got to get them out from where I have them. Okay. Now, you're going to laugh. I don't have the heroes painted, but I got the monsters painted because the Scions are a faction in the war game, and that's the one that I want to play. Now, something that I am actually going to try to do this time around, they have these cute little washers. And so that way you can remember which one has which initiative, because you're going to have multiple ones out. So, space D of tile 101. Okay. The only thing that makes me hesitant is, since I'm using these as, you know what? I'm not going to use these. I'll just remember them. And the reason why is because I don't want to mess up the paint job. Okay. 1 unit of Hus in space D. Right there. And right there. Okay, space D. Deploy 1 unit of Hus. Okay. Should probably paint them all, but I'm just going to paint them for the stuff. Okay. How's it already been 31 minutes? My God. Space C. Right there. So we got 2 right there. Now, what you can't see is there's a T of a blue line, which means it's water, which means to move through it, it takes up 2 movement. Like you sacrifice 2 movement to move 1. So that'll matter. Okay, let me find the icons. And so here's this. Okay, find Ludovine. I think for my first stream, it could go worse, but then it hasn't ended, so I'm going to be quiet. Okay. Okay, there's Darich. Okay. So the interesting thing is the icons that they use. So this is black and that's gold, but it's really white and black. Never mind. I gotta not complain about the game, because then it's gonna seem like I'm not actively giving it a fair chance. Okay, so here's where it's like, okay, what's going on? Everything just started, and there's no explanation of what to do on the app. It's like, okay, deploy the monsters. Okay, I did. And then there's no progression from the app to tell you, oh, hey, this is where you got to do the thing to start. Like, oh, you're fighting right now. Like, it doesn't do the fighting game thing of like, now fight. And that would be super useful. Okay. I forgot that I needed these cards. So, of course, there's always too much out on the table for one person, because they expect 4 people to be around the table, like a really bad commercial from the 80s where it's like, okay. So let me find the monsters. So husk, 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 husk. Can't wait till Fueda gets home so she can be like, what are you doing? Okay, so 1 husk here. And it's, okay, now I get it. Okay, so they're both initiative 4. Okay. Oh, I need to get these. Oh, it's my favorite thing. Cubes. Right, let me get those to the side. Okay. Can't see this. The hell? Oh, okay, this. I want things to be reachable. Okay, so I'll roll the dice here. Can you see over here? No. Okay, cool. We'll make it work. I might. And this will be where I roll the dice. Maybe roll them here so you have a better sense. We'll figure it out. Dice cam. I got room for one cam. There's got to be a bad joke there, but I'm not going to make it. Okay, so the way it works is at the start of the phase. Now, if someone watching this actually knows how to play this game, please let me know. Okay, so I'm going to do it like this. And then they go on 4. And then where's the dwarf? Okay, here's those guys. It's always funny that dwarves almost always have the worst initiative. I want to meet a fast dwarf, or I would like a game that the dwarf is fast. Okay, so I'll set all these aside. Okay, from here, I have to remember. So I put all the initiative tokens here. Then I think the next step is all the heroes choose what their actions are going to be on their cards. And I don't know if this is necessary to explain, but it might be. I'll hold it up so you can see it. This is what a card looks like. If you take a look at the top row, it has 3 things, 3 actions that have kind of like a brass band around them. So if you want to do that one, you have to put if you want to do that row of actions, you have to put all 3 cubes. The next ones, there's 2 actions, and then you could choose to not do the third one and put one of the energy cubes or action cubes on one of the bottom 2. So you got 6 rows of actions, and you are combining or using your action cubes to figure out the best combination. Usually the top row, from my experience of the playthrough, is that's where you want to do all the different things. So like for Darich, his top row, first action is you may displace yourself 1. So instead of moving his usual 3 spaces, he can do 1 extra. Cool. He can, let's see, place 1 hunter's mark on an enemy within 2 to 5 line of sight. You need line of sight, or with a range of 2 to 5, and then you can do it twice. So you could hunter's mark 2. What is hunter's mark? Well, on the hunter's mark on the card, it says your attack rolls against targets with the hunter's mark gain the switch, which means when you roll exclamation marks on your attack dice. 2 switches give you 1 to your roll. That's very cool. Now, the thing that I've discovered is the coolest thing that he can do is move up his initiative so he goes faster. And then you may upgrade or downgrade 1 die from one of your rolls. So you can take one of your dice and either make it stronger or better. Unless it's like a red dice, and then you have to, you can't take it any higher. And then the last one for him is you automatically get to add 2 switches, 2 exclamation marks. So you automatically get 1 success. So Let's see if what I learned is true. So for him, I'm going to give him better initiative. He'll be able to upgrade, and he'll be able to have an immediate success. Oh, okay, so I was wrong. Oh, no, I was right. I was looking at the wrong thing. Ormuk, let me see what he can do. Displace. Okay, so I think I'm going to have him attack, get a rage token, and then displace. Or, let's see, the target. No, I'm just going to generate rage tokens. The more rage tokens that he has, the better. So just his starting off doing the top row, the 3 actions that he has to do do the top row, that's fine. Same thing with Ludovine. She has focus points, or aura points, she's all religious and whatnot. So 1 explanation and 2 aura. And the aura extends how much she's able to heal in terms of distance and what she's able to do. And then, honestly, okay, taunt. Let me see what the dwarf can do. Make their initiative faster. Taunt. Place a taunted token. A taunt must downgrade all their attack rolls, so they suck. Okay, that's cool. And then, what's the last one? You may remove a status token when you're done. Okay. I think I'll do that. All right, so bottom row. Actually, no. I don't have a status token. What is that? Displace a taunted enemy. Huh. Okay, so I've chosen all their actions. Now the initiative token. Okay, so he activates. He's +1 initiative. Let me see. Okay. So there's that. Okay, round 1. Here we go. So click over this. It goes from 1 to 2 to 3. Derek activates. He's going to move up to 1 or to 2, which is okay. And then I get to do his actions. So I chose 1 initiative. Cool. He gets to downgrade, upgrade. So let's see. If I take out that guy, threaded move 1 and 1. I'll have to go back over that, but they move 1. Feet. Oh no. Okay. So one thing that is about the app is when it's their turn, the AI, what the people do is in the thing, or what the enemies do is in the app, and so it'll tell you how much they move. So what they're doing here is not actually what. That's kind of the one thing that I find annoying. There's information here, but to play the game, you have to use this. Lame. Okay, here we go. So Derek moves. I'm going to have him shoot this guy right in front. So 2 spaces. 1, 2. I almost feel like I should move back here, displace myself there, so that way no one can run up, because he's an archer. He doesn't need. Excuse me. So he's going to make an attack, and he's going to upgrade one of his dice, and there's going to be an automatic success. So his dice, if he was fighting hand to hand, that's fine. on his storm bow, this is where I'm old, red and yellow. Now, the only question that I have that isn't clear is when I roll. Actually, no, I think it is clear. Never mind. When an attacking enemy rolls a dice. Okay, lucky acorn. I don't need to use that yet. So I'm going to upgrade. So I get 2 dice, and I'm going to upgrade the yellow to the orange. So I have more chances of, of actually hitting. So thanks, Daniel. Okay, so I roll. And then the husk gets a blank. And so let's see, which husk is this? This is the golden, this is the black. Okay, so this will be husk 1. Or I'll aim at husk 2. He has 5 wounds, so let's see how many wounds he takes. Okay, so he takes 3 wounds right now. 3 wounds, and he has 1. So he blocks 1. The steps go like this. First, we determine the number of successes and the number of blocks. Then we go to switches and see what happens there. So I block 1. Does the husk have any? No. Now I have an automatic success, and let's see. There's that. And let me double check. You may upgrade or downgrade 1 die from your roll. Okay. Now the question is, do I want? No, that's kind of 2 successes. So technically speaking, I have 5 successes, and he blocks 1. So he takes 4 wounds. Okay. Now the initiative token goes here. So he moves 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to place him under Zoska. So there we go. Okay, so he's done. Now it's Ludovic. Now she's going to use all this. You may add 1 to a surprise to your roll. Okay, add. Okay, now how fast can she move? She moves 3. So I might have misplaced her. If I can move diagonally, 1, 2, 3. Okay, she can move here, and she can attack that guy. I want them to actually like fight. Okay, so she has. Oh, okay, let me get this. Can I actually see who's watching? Okay. These are all the tokens that I need. Maybe. Okay, so these go to the side. These go to the side. So she gets 2 aura. Welcome, whoever just joined. Since I can't, the computer's too far away. If you actually say, hey, what's up? I can see who's there. And if you're using your YouTube name and obviously coming in from the Discord channel, please tell me who it is. Okay, so she moves up and she's just going to do an attack. Okay. 1 initiative, upgrade. Yeah, that was the best. So she is definitely not a fighter. So this is where it gets confusing for me. When we do close combat, melee combat, both people roll against each other. So that means I gather my dice. And let's see. She gets 2 blue. And I'm thinking 1 black because, well, okay. So this is where I'm going to ask later on. Does she get 2 black dice to block, or does she only get 1 because her armor gives her 1? Because on her card, she has a black dice for defense, and on the card, it's a black dice for defense. Cool. I'm just going to assume it's that 2 dice or 1 dice, and then he gets an automatic success and an orange. Yeah, so orange and black. So this is what they're rolling against each other. So bad guy first gets these 2. 2 hollows and all that. 1 switch. Okay, so so cool. She actually gets 2 successes. He gets 1. So she takes a wound. Let's see. Ooh, no. Here's how this goes. So this is the fun thing about her. Okay. So when she strikes, she can heal herself if she rolls an exclamation mark or a switch. There's 2 types of symbols. There's the symbol, and then there's the hollow version of it. So if you hear me say the switch, that means the not hollow version. If you hear me say the hollow version, that means the hollow version. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so she got 2 hits. He didn't block any. She doesn't get the slowed state, and she takes 1 damage, but because she rolled 3 successes, she can heal. So she takes no damage because she heals herself. No one else needs to be healed. And so that husk takes 1 more wound and is dead. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, next up. So her initiative is 4. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. Ormuk is up. Let's see what this guy can do. What is his capacity? So his actions, 2 rage tokens. Reset the dice. And then, let's see, 2 rage tokens right here. 2 aura tokens. Okay, obtain bone fragments. Cool. Okay, so who do I want him to go after? If all his actions, so he can displace twice. 1, 2. Okay, so I'll go after that guy. So 2 rage tokens. Okay, so he's gonna attack, and he's a beast. He gets he gets and then 1 black dice. Actually, I'm going to show his strength. So he's good at, he can take his 1 defense and replace it with an offensive dice. So he's going to take damage because there's no way for him to block. you know, he's gonna take 1 damage no matter what. So let me put that back. Let me do this. He'll block because these guys automatically do. So he'll take a damage, and they get an orange and a black. Okay, so I'll roll them first. Let me put this guy over here. Okay, so interesting. So he got 2 successes with a lot of stuff, a lot of switches. He got 3 switches. And then let's see, 1 success. Okay, so he would have taken 1 damage no matter what. Now let's see what happens. Okay, add 2 successes. So effectively, he didn't block any. Ooh, okay, so this is the cool thing. Every switch, I can either give him a bleeding state or 1 success to my roll. Gotcha. So effectively, initially, oh, you want water? There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. So before we use switches, 1 success, 2 success, no successful hits. 1 success. So, okay, let's see. The wound tokens and the tinge tokens. All right, so there's 1 hit, 1 automatic hit. He does that. Doesn't take the. Okay, so then we go to switches. I take my 3 switches and turn them into hits. So there's 5 hits versus 1 hit. So I put 1 here. And then on the husk, I'll do that one. He takes 5 wounds. Yes. So bam. There we go. Now, okay, you obtain bone fragments. What does that matter? Okay. Oof. So the biggest thing about the app that I've learned is don't push anything until you're actually done, because it does skipsies. Okay. Or it doesn't do backsies. Like you can't go back. So if you hit it incorrectly and all of a sudden like it screws up your campaign, you've screwed up your campaign. Okay, so he moves 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go under Ludovine. Okay, now it's the husk turn. Black husk versus white husk. Okay, black husk. Let's see what they do. Okay, this is the black one. Behavior. Distance 1, lowest vitality, it's going to attack. So, gather an orange, and it's going to go after Ludovine. I think she gets her two dice back. She gets to attack 2. This is where it feels like it's not fair after a certain point. Okay, so right there. Okay, so she gets 1 black. He gets one orange and 1 black. So roll. So 2 successes, 2 successes, 1 success. Okay. Now switches. No more successes, so 2 successes. Over here, she can add 2 successes. she can add 1 success and add 2 heal on a character, and then she can heal herself twice. So even though he does 1 damage, she heals herself once. So he does 1, heals it, she does 2, done. Okay. The biggest question I have about combat is it really actually accurate that when they attack me, I attack them back and vice versa? So like when I go into close combat, like I move in and I attack, we roll both our attack dice and our defense dice at each other. So when it's their turn to go, they attack me and I also get to attack them back in defense. So we're rolling the dice twice. It doesn't feel like any other game, but I'm going to play it that way, and then I'm going to ask in the Discords if I'm doing it correctly. Okay, so here we go. So he's down to, he took 2 wounds. Okay, cool. Next one, behavior. Let's see. Distance 1, closest range to assault attack. So move here. So it's going to be the same thing. So right there, and Orma gets 2. So let's do Ormic first. That was okay. And okay, receives the slowed state. Okay, so the good thing is, okay, let's first go. So we rolled. Ormic. I kind of wanted to start doing it like this, where it's like I pair off against each other, kind of like in Kill Team, where you have like the dice going at each other. Okay, so let's talk about Ormac's successes. He gets 1 success. He gets an automatic success. Okay, cool. So 1 versus 1. Okay, now we go to switches. His switch, the target receives the flow state. Because he has rage tokens on him, he's too pissed off to get slowed. So, cool. He blocks that. You can add 1 to your roll. So I can add 2. Oh, yeah. 2 successes. 1, 2, 3. So he's at 3. So 3 versus 1. Yeah. So he takes 1 more, which means I'm going to want, what's her name? Ludovine to heal him at some point. So the funny thing is Ludovine is one of those, you want her in combat so she can heal the people around her. It's pretty cool. Okay, so he takes 3 wounds. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next part. Okay, so that was that, and that was that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now it's Zoska's turn. And she's gonna do 1 initiative up, so she'll be right on 4. Boom. I forget what that does. She's gonna taunt. What's taunting? Taunting 1 to 5. Taunted enemies downgrade all their attack rolls. So it's actually pretty cool. I think I'm gonna taunt him. So I'm gonna put that there. Let's right there. That'll make sense. They have these things where you can put it on the number that it is, so you can remember where you hit them. Okay, so 1 taunt token right there. 1 initiative, 1 taunt. And then what was the circular thing? The movement. Displace a taunted enemy. Okay, I think I'm going to displace them here. Okay. So I'll move here so I can fight there. Now, let's see. Let me get the dice in order. Okay, so she's going to fight. She gets 2 yellow dice. Now, here's where it gets interesting. She gets a blue and a black dice. Ooh, and adjacent people can upgrade their response rolls. So their response rolls, they can get more protection. Okay, so there's that. Orange. Let's see. Black. Yeah, some black. Actually, let's check. (101) space D space C. Okay, so black. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to do it against him. Okay, so 2. Get some black. Oh no, they don't get any defense. Oh, I've been playing this wrong. I'm happy with that. Okay, so 2 successes and the slowed state. Jesus. Blocks 1. Okay, so oh no, so I did that wrong. So I'm going to re-roll this. Gets a yellow. Okay. But I still got the slowed state. Okay. So blocks the... Okay, so let's talk about instant successes. So blocks that. Blocks that. I have 1 success. So 1 versus 0. Now we do switches. So no defensive switches. And then I get 2 successes. Yeah, 2 successes. So 1, 2. So 2 damage. But slowed. This is where it's actually easier. I'll find that. So I'll just use it. Oh, that is that. Okay, slowed state. Right there. Okay, so slowed state, cool. Has 4 wounds. Now, let's see. What am I doing? Okay. So 2 successes down to 4 wounds. Okay, so he's done and she's done. So she's going to move 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, boom. Now, Darch goes. Okay, so he still is where he's at. The question that I have is, does what he do the entire time using these? Does he get to do it every time in one round? So let me go through it. I'm just going to count it as that way. Like, this is what he's doing for his energy during the turn. So that's it. Okay, so he's going to shoot. So he's going to 1, 2. And then fight, shoot him. That's orange and yellow. And there's no defense. So that's actually cool. So he gets 2 successes. And he actually would have been able to upgrade his stuff. Let's see. Oh no, I will. Oh, you know. Same thing. So he takes 2 wounds. Yes. So he's dead. And then he goes 1, 2, 3. So he's at the very bottom. Okay, now it's Ludovine turn. Let's see. She moves 3. So I'm going to be smart. 1, 2. She's going to attack. He gets 1 orange dice and 1 success. She gets 2 and 1 black. But she can upgrade it because she's next. Oh, I see. No, she can't because she's not adjacent to him. Okay, so she gets a black die. Excuse me. Okay. So 2 successes. All right. And then let's see what happens. So 2 attacks. So what can she do? All right. This is the fun part. So she does 1 success versus 2. 2 successes. Okay, 2 successes. Then she can't do any more. But she can heal 1 damage. From herself. So she takes 1 wound. Let's see. She'll take a wound. Because 2 successes. And he's down. Oh, I defeated him. Okay, cool. So that's the last husk. All right. That's it. Round 2. Okay. So this goes away. They are in order to your advantage. Do you want to interact with this marker? Yes. So Darch is going to explore. So something that I did that I just messed up on. I clicked on round 2. I didn't have to because I hadn't gotten to round 2. Okay, so I had Darge do it. His perception is pretty good. Orange, orange, yellow. So 1, 2, 3. 2 successes. 1, 2. That one. Useful ingredients. I obtained Yarrow. Remove the interaction marker. Okay. So we do that. Okay, so now we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3. Okay, so interacting with this marker right here. Yes. What the pride shaft as you approach you. Put a foul older. She'll run. Okay, so interaction marker goes here. Take these guys off. Loses the taunt, loses the slowed state. Aura goes away. Rage goes away. Remove the exploration marker. Okay. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so they all move through. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Move around. This is always like one of those like if I was playing was playing with more people, it would make sense. That there's that. Okay. Actually, enter into the passage. Perception test. Okay, I'll use Ormok. Actually, yeah, no. Let's do it like that. 2 successes. 1, 2. You scrutinize. Cautiously, you scan a small button that's already concealed within the stones. You want to enter and a satisfying feeling of warmth. Okay. All right. Place the tile 402. Too many things. Six, 402. Here we go. Okay, 402 goes right here. Okay, cool. You can see it. The one person who stayed on this entire time. Bless you. Okay, 402. Exploration marker. Where did that go? Right here. think I'm going to end the stream in like 15, 20 minutes. Maybe. Okay. So let me go through 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. So what happens? Yes. So what I'm getting is Darich. Let's see. No. Off in the background, to one side, something that's a haggard-looking dwarf sits upon a pallet. He manages to keep his tone hushed as if he fears. Mickey, you free me now. Oh, okay. New room. Place tile 104. It's a big room. 104. Found it. All right. So we'll move this up here. Right there. Scooch it back a little bit. Okay, there we go. Interaction marker right there. More interaction markers. Oh, wait. There we go. Right there. Oh, man. In the corner. Which one is that one? Is it? Oh, it's one of these. Okay. One. Who has the best speed? Oh. Okay, so I'm going to move Ormoc 1, 2, 3. Oh, carefully mark the sand. Okay, action. Agility test. 2 successes. Check. I obtained red sand. Okay. So. Okay. I'm always kind of curious. Who's coming on at this point? I love it. Some bushes with a deft hand, it seems well, so you can pull them out. Agility test. Of course. One success. Take the sun nettles. Yay. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm getting to who is playing their turn. Ludwig. Okay. Talk to him. Charisma test. She has the highest charisma. Oh. You roll that. Roll. Really? Check. Vastruk. Gotta free him. Ask about Company 17. Ooh, okay. So there's a little bit of story. Dwarf is now talking to Dwarf. And it seems like, that being said, he... Okay. So there's that. Okay. Do nothing. Okay, so do this 1, 2, 3. Do you want to interact with this marker? Yes, yes, I do. Kick the door down. Yes, kick it down, baby. So I'm going to use the orc and what he's good at, which is a red and 2 orange. How many successes do I get? 2. Crude horn, and on their shoulders they were about to fight something that I haven't painted yet. Here we go. $109. Oh wait, this is one of the big ones. All right, 1-0. Okay, why am I drawing a? Okay, so it's the 4. Let's go through this. 109, 205, 203, 207, 202, 209. Let's try. Okay, I'm very confused. 3. Is it this one? Ugh. God damn. Okay. All right. There we go. Now, let's see. Removing this special action. Let's do this. Enter action marker right here. Okay. Intact. Here we go. Monsters, monsters, monsters. This Hopo? Hopo? I need to actually hear her name. Okay. I feel like black. Let's find that. Okay. Tile 109. Space C. Right here. All right. Boom. One intact leader in space A of 109. Where's space A? Oh, hey, buddy. We gonna do this, aren't we? Oh, okay. Let me make sure. Of course. Got to make sure I had the right one. Event 1. Event 1 on position 8 of the initiative tracker. Okay, so now we're back to the second round of combat. Let's do this. Let me first find, because so the Hus are good. Put that over there. Feeling like I'm actually understanding the game a lot better now. So intact. So we have one unit here. It works out where I can do it like this. Intact. And then I have an intact leader. There we go. Intact leader. Okay, so the difference between the intact, they get 1 defense this time, and then they get 1 orange, 1 black, and 1 success in their attack. Okay. And they get to add for every hollow explanation a success. Pretty cool. All right. The intact leader is meaner. For every 2 point. Okay, so let's actually start. So basic attack, they get red, orange, and automatic block. And hollow, they still get the add. Retaliate, add yellow to the responsible role. Oh, so am I let me double check that I put him in the right place. Intact leader in space A. All right. Well, it's going to be rough, but we're going to do it. Okay. So, let's do initiative tokens. It's starting the same way it always does. Derek in 3. Ormok and their initiative 3. Oh, so they're faster than we are for the most part. Let me find their icon. Okay, 1 attack. So, black. Intact leader 3 and 3. So Derek on top. And then 4 and 4. We start at round 1. Okay, so we gotta hurry up. Kind of curious. So they have 8 wounds. And the leader has 8 wounds. The basic guys have 1. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. I'm getting all these things down. Zoska. Okay, so here we go. So let's arrange cubes. Combat will start momentarily. Looking at in the vulnerable state, I think I kind of want that. So displace 1. Okay. Let's see if that works. Ludovine, and then do it like this. If I'm not talking enough for the people that are watching, say something. I'm figuring this out, but I also want to be entertaining host. Okay. And then taunt displace. 1 taunt. All right, here we go. So Derek, 1, 2, 3. Moves up 1, moves up 1. When he's done, may upgrade 1 of his dice. So red, yellow. Upgrade 1 of his dice to this, and give me an instant success. So he has 1 automatic success. So let's roll it here. Attacking the leader, because the leader has to All right. So 1, 2. 2 blocks. Okay. So I get 3 successes versus 2 blocks. Okay. Boo. So 1 wound. Okay. Leader. So he goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So he'll be after Zoska. Okay. Intact leader. Behavior. Highest vitality. Attack. Add push 1 during this activation. This unit's initiative value during this is 4. Okay. I'm confused then. During this activation. So does he come after? Okay, so if that's the case, then he goes here. So he's not going to activate until 4. I'm slightly confused. So the card says initiative 3, but then I look at distance 1, and this unit's initiative value is 4. So does that mean he goes to 4? Okay. Let's look at, so now it's the other intact. Intact 1, behavior. Closest range is 2. Okay, so they would have gone. This is one of those I gotta find out later. It's 2. Highest vitality 2 to 3, 4 plus. Approach 3 during this unit's act value is 2. Okay, 2. Okay, closest range. So they approach 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna say they get to attack. 1, 2, 3. And then they. Oh, okay. 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 So we're going to go back over that. So, attack leader, behavior. Okay. Initiative, lowest block. Wait. Leader intact. Okay, the leader intact. Block line 1. I'm so confused. Okay. Block line 1. Good. Glad I didn't use it. Attack and push 1. Okay. So, boom. Attack and push 1. Attack. So he attacks. Red, orange, that, and then gets one of these, automatic success. Add 1 dice to the response if the attacker is adjacent. Oh, okay, so he's not the attacker. Okay, so let's collect this. And then he's going to do 2 orange, 1 black. Okay, so roll. Okay, not too bad. Another schmuck game. Okay, so 2, 2, 2. Okay, so 1 success. All right. So this might be bad for Ormic. All right. So two successes, 1 block. Oh, I'm so confused. This is where it gets weird. It's like, do I get 2 successes? So he blocks 2. Receives the bleed. Okay, that makes the most sense. Okay, so let's do this. So 2 successes. So he takes 2 more wounds. So we gotta get rid of this guy. Okay, 2 more wounds, and then he takes one. He takes 1 wound, right? Yeah, because okay. So what does bleeding do? Bleeding. Okay, so okay, so it blocks 2, but I give it bleeding. So by the end of its turn, so it takes 2. Yeah. Okay, and push 1 right there. Okay, so weird. All right, so and then behavior, and then it moves forward. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, intact 2. They were here. Yeah. Okay. So they would move here. Okay. So 1, 2. That's as close as. Okay. Now, who is it? Ormok. So he's at 4 health. I'm going to move right here. So activate this. He gets 1 rage token. Gets to displace 1. And then vulnerable state. What does vulnerable do? Okay, so it gets 1 less because it's vulnerable. Yay. I actually kind of played this right. So I'm going to give the leader vulnerable. I'm going to attack. 2 orange, 1 black. And then it's going to get to attack back. Red, orange, black. All right. Oh, wait. Okay. And what does bleeding do? Okay. So it takes away 1 block. I'm not. I don't think I'm adjacent. Am I adjacent? No, I think I'm diagonal. I don't know. Let me see. This is one of those questions that matters. Okay, beginning around. Oh, okay. Now I get something. Okay, so let's see successes. So no successes on my part. Actually, 2 wounds less. Yeah, 2 or more. 1. So he's only taking 1 because he has their toughness. Okay, so 2 successes or 1 success. So he's gonna take no, he blocks it. I feel like so block that. I'm just gonna roll it. So misses, loses. So I still take 1. And he takes 1. Okay. Now we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ludovine. 1, 2. So she's gonna do this. Give me a success. 2 focus. Okay, so I automatically have a success. All right, let's do this. Two hours. Interesting. Sorry, guys. This is me figuring stuff out. Okay, so I'm at that space where he's vulnerable. That goes away. He wasn't able to block. He took 1 wound. I took 1 wound. Aura 2. She is going to attack. 2 yellow dice. Okay, Herald of Silas. I don't get. Okay, so I don't get Herald of Silas and the mace gives me the same switch. So does that mean I get to do it 1 for 1, or do I get the double dip? That makes no sense. Okay, here I go. So 2 dice, 1 success, and then I get yellow where I get black. Leader gets orange. Boom. Okay. Black. Dang. All right. It's not good. It's not good. All right. So how many successes do I get? I get one success. One success. Two successes. Okay, one success. She gets three. The leader gets 3 successes. 4 successes. Jesus. Okay, 4 successes. All right. 4 successes. Has 2 blocks. I have 2 hits. Two hits, and I heal 2 wounds. So I guess 3 successes? Okay, here's a question. Can I use this switch from my damage? Yeah, I'm going to say I can because it doesn't say I can't. So, okay, heal 1 character within your aura, 3 wounds. If this generates, okay. So let's see. So 1 success, 3 successes. 1 to 3. I get 1 more. Okay, so 2 successes. He automatically blocks 1. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I don't get that. So then attack leader gets 2 automatic successes because in the attack. Okay, so I'll find out. So let's just say 2 successes and then 1 success. Or 2 blocks, 2 successes, blocks. I heal 1, 2, 3 wounds. I take 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. And just because I kind of want it to be fair. So nothing. So I'll take 1 wound. Okay. All right. So there we go. Ludovine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zolska. Zolska. Okay, 1. Taunt. 1 initiative. So it goes up there. So 1, 2, 3. Now, at the start of combat. Wish I had known that. Okay. So there's that. So I'll place. Ooh. Okay. So I'll place a taunt token on him. So he taunts him. Okay. And then moves. I'm going to use this right now. Position 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Derich moves here. Now, let's see. red, orange, 2 automatic hits, or yeah, 2 hits. Let's see what happens. And then taunt. What does taunt do? Attack rolls, so not defense rolls. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I may re-roll. Man. All right, so 1 black, nothing. So he takes 1, 2, 3, 4. Four. He takes, okay, so I get 2, 2, 3, 4. So I do 4. And he doesn't block. He blocks 1. So he still takes 2. Okay, cool. 1, 2. Oh, this isn't good. Okay. So now, behavior. Lowest initiative, 2 to 3. Block line 1, attack, push. Okay. So who has the lowest initiative? Oscar. So I'll go after him. Okay. Attack the dwarf. Here we go. Red, orange, red and orange, and black. We'll get to that in a moment. Dwarf, 2. Oh, okay. Downgrade these. So yellow. Let's figure this out. So 2 hits, 2 blocks, nothing happens. Okay. Three blocks. See how many attacks I get. So I did 1 damage. He had 3 blocks. Okay. Push 1 right there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Behavior. Space 1, highest vitality. Space 2, assault attack. Closest range. Okay, So he attacks. Highest vitality. No, actually. 4. No, still him. Okay. 4, 5. Okay, so orange, orange, black. Okay, orange, black, success. 2 black dice. Okay. So 2 hits. He gets 2. Two hits. 1 block, so it takes 1 damage. Oh wait, no. Let's figure this out. Okay. So no one automatic hit. Okay. All right. Let's see right here. So let me figure this out. So no one success. 1 block. 2 blocks. Excuse me. Oh, I get it. Yeah, so 2 blocks, 2 hits, done. 1, no blocks. 2. Oh god, I gotta reroll all that. I was gonna say he takes 2 wounds. Okay, there we go. Now this guy can't do anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's Ormok's turn. Move back. Leader intact. Okay, so all I gotta do is 1 wound and bleed him. All right. And he's at 3. All right, here we go. I'm going to reset. He's still taunted, so all his attack rolls get downgraded. So it goes no red, 1 and 1. Done. Black. Okay. So he gets 2 hits. Two hits. Okay. Done. All right, now my turn. I'm going to take 2 orange, 1 blue, because adjacent characters can upgrade their response rules. All right, so let's put this down. All right, let's see how this goes. So okay. So 2 attacks, 1 block. Okay. So all right, so let's figure this out. I'm so confused. Okay. Schmuck? No. So nothing blocks. Okay. So we got 1 and 2. So he has 2 saves. Okay. So he takes 1 and then bleed. Boom. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now she's going to move here. All right. Here we go. You just got to do one thing. Heal. Ugh. Now, leader intact. Okay. She's going to attack. She's going to take one of her things to upgrade one of her attacks. Okay. And then take this. That. He's going to get red. How long does taunt last? Okay. He's still taunted. So, yellow. Jesus. This is not good. Okay. So 1 success. Okay, so 1 success. 2 blocks. Okay. So I can use this to heal 1. Can't use this. So it cancels out that. He doesn't get any other hits. All right, so he doesn't block. He has 2 blocks. I get 1 successful. And I get to heal 1. So I get to heal 2. So I'm going to heal 2 on him. And there we go. So. All right, event 1. Yes. Boo. Tile 104. Oh, God. Tile 104. Where's 104? 402. 104. Space A. Oh, fantastic. Position 9. All right. I'll use this one. Okay, Derek and Zoska. Okay, so let's do this. All right. So Derek. He's on 9. He's gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't even know. Okay. There we go. So Derek will go now. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3 right there. And he's gonna do the okay. No matter what happens. Well, let's see. Nope. So 3 attacks, 4 attacks. Boom. Okay. Leader intact. Yes. Okay. So that's good. I killed the leader. Okay, let's go through this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, 4. Yes. Okay, now I'm just wrapping up against. And that intelligent test. Who has intelligence? Book smarts. Book smarts. Now she got the smartest one. Okay. One success. I should do. Perfumer protection. Okay, so I got a perfumer protection. Yay. Okay. Now let's go with three. Yes. I want to interact with what's hanging on the. Okay. Cool. Now, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Agility test open. Oh, Lord. What do you suck as? 2 yellow. Got 1 success. I have turned yarrow. Yay. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yes. Okay, so this dwarf is giving me something. Cool. All right, I let the dwarf go. Okay, slums. Lower. Here's the thing. Where do I track the infinity? Okay. All right, so it has me doing a bunch of interactions, but I don't. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to end my stream here after 2 hours and 25 minutes. Oh, Lord. I definitely am going to have some questions. So, whoever has been on with me for this entire hour, thank you. And yeah, it's time to end the stream.